LEGO has made some Star Wars sets that people absolutely sucked on. Sets that looked average or even straight up disappointing in the promo photos. When you actually look at them in high quality images, collector shots, and alternate angles, some of these sets are way better than anyone remembers. Today we're breaking down the top 7 LEGO Star Wars sets that are criminally underhyped. Set number 1 is the 2014 V-Wing Starfighter. When the 2014 V-Wing came out in 2014, it became one of the most underrated Starfighter set LEGO's ever released. When it came out, most fans wrote it off as a small filler set because the box art made it look, well, flat. The lighting was terrible, the angles didn't show off any of its shaping, and the colors looked washed out. But when you look at some of these collector photos and better angles, the wings form a razor-sharp silhouette, the vent is detailed and super clean, and the back engine is a great layered look that didn't show up at all on the box. It's one of those sets where LEGO's photography did not do it justice. On a shelf, this thing just looks like a mini UCS model. Our set number 2 is the Sith Fury Class Interceptor from 2012. The set got ignored mostly because it came from the Old Republic, a sub-theme that most casual fans skipped. Promotion shots made it look bulky and basic, but high-quality photos show how mean this ship actually looks. The main selling point for this is the absolutely sick Dark Malgus minifigure, which is still one of the most sought-out minifigures today. When the wings expand outward, you see this jagged, tie-like silhouette. When detailing the front prongs, the underside, and the dorsal fins is way sharper than the fan photos ever looked on the box. And Malgus? Obviously, he's one of the best Sith minifigures ever. The original photos didn't even show his textures properly. Right now, he's valued at around $200. This is one of those sets that instantly jumps from a maybe to a must-own. Once you see it photographed by Kui, and now, once you see the value of that Malgus minifigure. At set number 3, we have the 2013 Z95 Headhunter. Z95 got overshadowed by the X-Wing and also the ARC 170, but it's unfortunate because in high-res images, the ship absolutely looks fantastic. Shaping of the nose is super clean, but the wing thickness is perfect, and the underside detailing is miles better than most ships from the time. Also, another big thing is the Pong Krell minifigure, who is exclusive to the set and is currently valued at around $55. And also, let's be real, in photos this thing looks incredible displayed next to the Clone Wars 501st Troopers or Phase 2 clones. Also Pong Krell. This is almost a great example of LEGO marketing not capturing the personality of the build. And I think also a big thing that people like about the set is Pong Krell. And for our set number 4, we have the 2010 Slave 1. This version of Slave 1 didn't get the love it deserved because everyone was focused on the bigger UCS style versions today, but at the time, there were some better ones. But when you see fan photography of this one, it becomes clear how good the shaping really was. The curvings are shockingly accurate for the 2010 design, which is 15 years old, and the cockpit silhouette is clean, and the color blocking looks way better when photographed in modern lighting. It's honestly one of the most displayed medium-sized Star Wars ships ever made, and doesn't get talked about enough because it gets overshadowed by the UCS version that released in 2016, which is one of the best UCS sets ever made. And for our set number 5, we are going to be talking about one of my personal favorites and something that I want to own in the future, the 2011 Battle of Endor. Box photos make this set look like a random Force Bop, but collector photos tell a totally different story. The bunker has great texture layering, the interior is way more detailed than the promo material showed, the 2 sphere bikes look amazing, and outdoor style lighting. Also, it has an ATST, which is really cool. And with better angles, the whole layout suddenly feels like a diorama rather than a simple playset. In a set where photography really held it back because it looks great on display. Personally, I want it because I think it would go great with my Ewok Village set that I got a couple of years ago, and I really wanted to make an Endor scene, and if you have Ewok Village, I would definitely recommend this as a pickup. And for our set number 6, we have the 2016 Clone Turbo Tank. When this came out, fans were expecting a total monster, like the 2005 version, so the initial reaction was pretty lukewarm. When higher quality photos, the tank looks super accurate. Proportions are tighter, the details are cleaner, and the minifigure lineup is one of the strongest for the mid-2010s Clone Wars set, especially the Quinlan Vos and Minar Unduli minifigures. And it's not as massive as the original, but visually, it holds up way better than most people think. And this is the hot take for today's session, set number 7. 2024 Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter. This was initially controversial because it contained an exclusive minifigure to the UCS Venator that people hated, and it was the Rex Tax, because the Microfighters are not really good, but in comparison to the big Y-Wing, it is just really bad. The shaping is pretty cool, but honestly, the main sell point of the set is the minifigure, which is good, but also has its own flaws, that being that the pauldron is way too big and LEGO needed to fix that. And if LEGO didn't include Rex in the set, people wouldn't have looked twice, and this would have been an absolute drop of a pickup. And people would never do this at all. So which Star Wars set do you think is completely underrated or looks way better than people remember? Drop your picks in the comments. I might be including them in a part 2. If you love LEGO Star Wars deep dives, rankings, and underrated sets, subscribe. Squadron Bricks is just getting started. So do you think we should start a part 2? Anyways, see ya.